I've got 53 minutes left on my laptop and I don't know where the charger is, so I'm going to have to make this, edit this and upload this quite quickly and then hope I find the charger before next Wednesday, otherwise I'm going to get punished. Todd, that guy Phil, there's a guy called Phil in your video. If you go about, I think it's about 1.5 minutes in, he was asking the audience how we wanted our food cooked, and he sounds a lot like Nicolas Cage. If you guys want to go back and watch that Todd's Thanksgiving video, he's got that kind of deep, like a voice that sounds like it's been slightly slowed down by a modulator, and it just reminded me of Nicolas Cage. I actually hate Nicolas Cage. I don't understand how he gets employed as an actor, but I did like Your Family, so that's fine. Johnny, you said that you have nothing to talk about on Fridays, so I think you should make your Five Awesome Guys video on a different day. Maybe try that out. If you've got something to say, if you think, oh, this would be good in the Five Awesome Guys video, just quickly film it. And when it comes to Friday, you could go, here is a selection of things that I have thought over the week I will share with the Five Awesome Guys. It could be like a little montage. That might help. Also, your little ramble where you just went, oh, nobody's listening to me. It was just really cute. I really liked it. Alan, Amazon aren't shipping your book to me either. I've had the same problem as Charlie. I got an email on the day that the book was supposed to come out, and they said, we can't ship it to you yet. We'll let you know when we can. Otherwise, you can just cancel the order. And I've heard nothing more. So I don't know if I could just go to a bookshop and just buy it. But it's a shame. I don't know why that's happened. I did get an email today telling me that my 2 copies of Beadle the Bard have been shipped, and they'll be in my mailbox tomorrow. I've got the collector's edition as well as the normal version because me and Becky are buying the collector's edition for each other as Christmas presents. Basically so we can justify buying it for ourselves. Charlie had a strange golden glow in his last video. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but if you go and watch back, it looks a bit like you're watching a dream sequence. It's kind of, he's got this sort of like faded just outline around his body. It's quite funny. He has one expression, Nicolas Cage, one expression which is sort of like, and that's it. And every film just sort of slightly pouty, I want to be punched in the face sort of look. And and monotone. And it's so, oh, the guy frustrates me. I've got pretty, like, a lot closer with all of you guys since the project began. Alan is like my YouTube father figure, and anything that's sort of business related or money related, if I have an idea about Skyers or YouTube or any kind of sort of project, I'm always sending it to him. But more than that, I'm also just kind of asking him for just advice in life. So that's really nice. Charlie, there are no words just to describe how well I get on with Charlie now. I mean, we went to New York together. It was amazing. Todd, unfortunately, I know the least, and that's entirely my fault. It's because I never go on Skype or use MSN, and they're the kind of things that he uses to keep in communication, whereas I use texting and emailing, which, you know, it's just not his preference. So that's cool. But we still, you know, talk over the videos and stuff. It's nice, but he's coming to England, so I just can't wait, and I'm hoping to just make up for lost time in a massive way with Todd. That would be really cool. Speaking of which, if me and Charlie and Johnny and Todd all go to a New Year's party, then I think that we should all try and chip in and get a ticket for Alan to fly over and spend New Year with us, because I don't want us all to be there apart from Alan. Dave from Blue Skies has put forward the theory that he will dress up as Alan so that all 5 of us can sort of look like we're there. But I'd rather have actual Alan there, because it'd be really shit if he watches the last video and we're all like, hey, and Alan's just sitting there like, Johnny, you're so wonderful and fun, and possibly the sweetest and nicest person I've ever encountered. And I've never heard you be rude or bitchy or even impolite or discourteous to anybody, and I think that's wonderful. You just approach the world with a smile, and that's lovely. I love that about you, and just hearing from you just makes me smile. I've just met a girl called Lex, which was the same Lex that Charlie mentioned, and the one I drew as a duck a little while back. And I've known her like 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks, it doesn't matter. But, you know, already we've got this kind of really intense intimacy, in that we're, you know, like texting a lot and chatting and just getting on with each other and stuff. And it's so easy, as Alan said, to form these really sort of close bonds over a alarmingly, dangerously quick time. Ironically, this is something that people that don't use the internet in this way, it's totally incomprehensible to them. They can't understand how people online can meet other people online and care just as much. And unless you do it, you know, you can't understand, and you can't really explain it either. My friend Anna Quinkydink said that she thinks that friendships you have online are more strong than friendships you have offline, because when you're online, you can sort of get to know people before you meet them. If I meet someone in real life, I'm not going to start off by saying, oh, well, I'm really into Harry Potter and I'm in a truck band, and, you know, I'm not gonna say all those things. But you all know sort of my kind of embarrassing little obsessions, and that gives us more honesty. And so if you have the same obsessions, we're likely to get on. And it's just really interesting, I think. I found out the other day that December the 31st is a Wednesday, which means the last ever Five Awesome Guys video is going to be done by me. So that is a serious amount of pressure, and with that in mind, I will leave you and go and edit and upload this video before my battery dies. I will see you tomorrow, Todd. Well, actually, I'll probably see you next Wednesday. Bye.